Alrighty, so the news just dropped, and it's looking like it's going to be a little bit of a longer patch, kind of. I mean, normally they ended at like 12:30, but looks like they're going all the way to 1 a.m. for me, which is at like 4 a.m., which is kind of annoying, but oh well, 30 minutes isn't going to kill me. I will probably be doing live summons for this, by the way, so I don't know. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't, so that way you get to come by and hang out for the live stream whenever the patch drops, which will be at 4 a.m. in the morning for me, so if you're up. Anyway, the new Tarmiel is coming out, and this one is pretty interesting because it's a good character, and you know, all of the archangels have graces, which are really nice because you can use them for associations and such. But Slime Collab is after this banner. They've already got the login bonus thing started for JP and KR. So I don't really know if I can recommend you summon on this or not. I think that he's good enough to where I would like to have a copy of him. I don't know if I'll have to go all the way to the guaranteed, probably, but I'm willing to take that gamble because I do think that he is kind of a cool character, and I think he will be very useful. So I will be summoning for him. I'm probably just going to do like a one and done kind of thing. If I get a copy of him, I'm out of the banner. But I guess I'll just have to kind of see how close I am to the guaranteed if I end up pulling one early. So obviously he's coming out. Obviously he's getting new outfits because he's a brand new character, so those are his outfits that are coming out. There's 4 new holy relics coming out. Both of the Tarmiels are going to have one, and both of the Sariels are going to have one, which is pretty interesting. I have to say I don't hate any of them, but I'm not like super excited for any of them. Particularly, I think that the red Sariel one is pretty interesting, and I think that the blue Tarmiel one is actually pretty interesting. But the 2 new characters, I don't know, they're okay, I guess. I mean, like, I think that the green Sariel's kind of alright, and then, I mean, I really don't feel like the Tarmiel one's anything too special. But I mean, I'm sure it'll help if you get it. But I think the one that I'm going to end up building, because I'll have enough materials at the beginning of the week, is I think I'm going to build blue Tarmiels, because I think that his will be able to get a little bit more use than some of the other ones, at least. I really don't use red Sariel much anymore, and he's not really all that good in PvP anymore, if I'm being honest. He gets shot down pretty easily, and I do think that the green Sariel one would be cool, but I don't know. I think that the Tarmiel one is the most interesting for me personally. They are adding Jormungand to the SR tickets. Sorry, not SSR apparently. The SR tickets will have Jormungand at this point, which is kind of nice. They're going to do final boss, or guild boss, knighthood boss. It will be swapping over at the end of the week on weekly reset, so it won't be as soon as the patch drops, but you know, at the beginning of the next week, we'll get Einik instead of we're on Belgius right now, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I guess prep for that. New bundles, of course, because there's a new character and a new banner. They're going to have ticket bundles and stuff like that, along with the diamonds in the diamond shop. So that's pretty usual stuff. System updates. Improve the display of rank. The display of rank in the game has been unified. I don't know what that means. I don't remember there being any super big changes in this patch that I was excited for from JP's, but you can now add favorites from the Deathmatch AI invite list, which is okay. Your invitation pop-up will close automatically during the Deathmatch AI invite, which is alright. Improve the uses of stamina pots. So this one's kind of nice, I guess, but it's just you will no longer receive a pop-up message with which reminds you to consume more stamina pots and directs you straight to use more stamina pots. So there's normally like a pop-up where it's like, you're out of stamina. Do you want to use a stamina pot? And you hit yes, and then it brings up the how many stamina pots do you want to use kind of screen. So now they just got rid of that first one, and it's just gonna, if you're out of stamina, it pulls up the stamina potions screen and says, you know, how many do you want to use. So I guess that's kind of nice. Improve the display of Holy Relic applied contents. So icons have been indicated with added to indicate which contents the Holy Relic bonus is applied to, similar to the icons in each hero's unique. So I guess that's just kind of nice, I guess, but I don't really use those all that much to begin with, but you know, if you use them, they're there. Balancing changes on ultimates with detonate effect. So they actually buffed these a little bit, which is kind of interesting. And obviously the only two characters that it applies to is new Excalibur Arthur. And for some reason the PNG here is really low resolution for Milim, but I guess that's kind of fitting that she's, you know, getting re-released in the collab next week, and she's, I guess, getting a small improvement to her ult, but the inflicts detonate damage equal to 560% is now up to 630% for single targets, and then the AoE went from 350 to 420% of attack, and this is at ultimate level 1, so it's going to scale higher than that. So I mean, I really didn't have too much of an issue with, like, I mean, I have Arthur 6'6", and I don't have any issues with him like not killing or anything, which that sounds counterintuitive because he's maxed out, but I don't know, I don't have too many issues with him not doing a whole lot of damage. Even when I didn't have him 6'6", he was still fine. Like, I didn't feel like it was lackluster or anything like that, but I mean, I guess it's good. I don't know. I mean, it's not like the Bond team really needs any more buffs, but whatever. There's going to be a spring save the spring event, which I'm pretty sure is just one of those little events where there's like little quests or like little missions that you need to complete to gain materials or whatever, and you'll exchange those. Complete save the spring and acquire special rewards. So I don't know what these are. I'm assuming these are some sort of tickets or something for entry in one of the events, I guess. Maybe Lamech is also coming back. Huge picnic, or Oslo and Hawks huge picnic feast event is coming back as well. Artifact wish draw event also. So if you missed out on any of the limited edition like holiday sort of like special cards, the artifact cards or whatever, there will be a chance to get those through this, which is kind of nice. I mean, there's a couple of gems in here, but I don't know what this is. Details: Bartra orders, blah blah blah, to go on vacation. 7 Deadly Sins head to Nineve Park. Alright, just some sort of spring event. Special feast rewards from the Scraps Picnic. It looks like we're getting a free sword, and this is for Arthur. Okay, I figured that would be like a Fraudrin sword, honestly, or like a, I don't know, Dreyfus sword, but it kind of looks like that. But I guess that's for Arthur, and the spear down here is for Gloxinia. So all right, nothing too crazy. Honestly, the 10 Super Awakening coins is going to be kind of nice. Feast rewards. I can't remember. Oh, it's this one where you have to just like pick random bowls. This one really sucks in my opinion because it's just completely random. Like, the best thing that you can do basically is just stock up on a lot of the materials for this and then just like increase all of the bowls basically, because he'll literally like walk up to one of the bowls, sniff it, and you're like, oh yeah, he's gonna finally pick my bowl, and he'll just walk away from it. Like, this one sucks. So I don't like this one a whole lot, but it's whatever, it'll be fine, I guess. But there's, you know, pretty average rewards for most of these sort of events, so that's fine, I guess. You upgrade it with picnic baskets. 3 random scraps will be feasted upon by Hawk when you touch start. Feast points are accumulated based on what scraps Hawk eats. So you basically like upgrade what's in the bowl, and he gets more points depending on if he eats that one. Picnic basket locations from a whole lot of different content. You can get 40 of them a day, or you can exchange them here. I don't recommend that. Normally there's enough. Normally you can get enough throughout the week where these are just going to end up being extra and you'll end up wasting coins. The card pull is interesting here. So it's a 13% rate to pull the 7 Catastrophes cards. Or is this the full set? Holiday, Celebration, Ragnarok, Valentine's Day. And then lower chance for the 1.5 anniversary, 2nd anniversary, Adventures of Midgard, Happy Halloween, and 2.5 anniversary. And then the New Year's special and Trio of Troublemakers are super low. So, alright, I guess that's cool. I don't know. Time crystals. Save the spring event quest. You can get 17 from that. This is what this is for, I guess. So it's for this event, I guess. Clear various stages to acquire time crystals. An artifact card is removed from the wish list once it is obtained, allowing you to create a new wish list. Card packs of time contain artifact cards which would be acquired during past events. I'm not exactly sure how this works, so I'm assuming by what it's saying is you pick 3 cards, I guess, that you want. Once you pull those cards, they get removed from the list, and then you pick 3 more, and then you just keep pulling cards. I don't know if you'll be able to get all of the cards from all of these or what, but I really don't know. Hopefully you can, because if you missed out on it, that would be kind of crappy if they're bringing it back, but you can't get it, so I don't know. Lamech is coming back as well. It looks like they're bringing... I can't remember. Is this already in the game? I don't think it is, but there's going to be a base Escanor weapon, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's for base Escanor. And there's a Melascula weapon as well. And you can get some time crystals. It looks like pretty normal rewards for this as well. So, I mean, at least there's a little bit of content to do this week. You can, you know, farm Lamech, do whatever you need to do there. You can get card, you know, events, stuff like this. I don't know. There's a couple of different things that you can kind of work on this week, which is kind of nice. One battle event, and then obviously some of the Ragnarok stuff is going to be ending for Snake Lady. So that is pretty much the gist of the patch. Obviously, this one's kind of interesting. Like I said, obviously the collab banner is going to be coming out next week, so I don't really recommend you summon on this, especially if you're low on gems, because, you know, collab units are definitely a lot more whatchamacallit, like rare, like, you know, limited time. So I definitely recommend saving if you haven't already, because obviously the slime collab was the first collab that they ever released, so I would be willing to say that a lot of the players that are playing today probably either don't have them or could use more copies, maybe, potentially. I don't know. It just depends on how long you've been playing the game. But yeah, the old units really aren't that great, but I guess we'll see in a couple of days whether or not they get buffed or if their holy relics are super good. So I'll try to keep you guys updated on that as well, so that way you know what's going on with that and whether or not it's, you know, worth saving your gems for, I guess, which I don't, you probably will either way. So either way, that's pretty much it. Like I said, I will be summoning on this banner tomorrow night whenever it comes out for me at, you know, the normal patch time. So I guess feel free to stay tuned for that. Other than that, hopefully this was helpful, informative, you know, it's the news. So thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one.